How's it going, everybody? It's Zelly here, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the first ever SCFSL Development League football game tonight. We're going to have the Sapporo Titans. Sapporo has got another team back against the Mississippi Railraiders. Looking to be a great game tonight. I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to be seeing tonight. So, a lot of you guys may know, some may not, about the SCFSL. What we are a sim league that uses what we are actually seeing today is Access Football 20. And so usually what we would do is we would have guys what we call waivers, and they would come in and they would be a part of a team through picking them up, kind of like a free agent type thing through the year. Well, we switched it up. And we've got this developmental league, and what that's going to be able to do is we're going to be able to get guys on the field a lot earlier now. So we're going to see a lot of new rookies, a lot of guys that's going to be getting watched and scouted for teams coming up. Raise that draft stock next year for season 7. And it's just, it's a new thing, first stream, it's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. A lot of the games may or may not be pre-recorded. So just ask you to just bear with me in this trial. First night, it's getting streamed. Let's get into some football. And wow, big play right there from the Titans. A big pass from Mac Bodderson to his cousin, Mac Bodderson. And then, very next play is going to be sacked. That's going to be Old Dion. He's going to get a big sack right there. And McBotterson's going to step back again, and it's going to be picked. That's going to be Greg Gates, the 6th. Look out for this Greg Gates clash, because those guys, man, they're coming in major flocks. We probably have several Gates. I mean, you see, that was Greg Gates 6. We have so many Greg Gates. They came in piles, and we welcomed them all. And we got Thaddeus Branson. That's going to be a player to watch. I want y'all guys to really pay attention to him. He's a quarterback for the Mississippi Railraiders. That is one of the first development teams that we've added this year. And Thaddeus is going to be leading them. He's a true gunslinger. He's going to Exo Cortal, the guy he just made that pass to, is going to be his favorite target. He's going to try to find him as much as he can. So be on the lookout for that as he finds McBotterson over the middle. That's going to be a Railraiders first down at the 43-yard line. And like I said, Branson's going to air it out. Big shout out to Van. Big shout out to Paul DeSanch. Those guys are the GMs of the Mississippi Railraiders. They took over this team. They've been working hard, getting everything ready for game day. And I think they've got a great game plan. As we see, Branson is able to find Quentin Miles for a huge gain right there to end the first quarter. We got a tight one right now, guys. But the Railraiders are moving the ball down the field, and that is Branson. He's going to, I'm telling you, he's going to sling it a lot. Van trusts him. He's going to let him just sling it around. Thaddeus is a guy that a lot of teams are going to, be salivating over. He's a very active guy. He finds Cortell over the middle. Does he get enough for and they just place him right outside the touchdown zone. He's about an inch out, and he's still going to see, and that's the thing right there. They're going to give Thaddeus a chance to throw the ball as much as possible. As he fakes right here as a play-action pass, it's going to be over the middle. It's going to be dropped by McBotterson. That's going to bring in a third goal with inches to go. And let's see what they do right here. It's going to be another Branson drop back as he finds a man. And it's a wide-open McBotterson for the first ever SCFL's Development Football League touchdown by the Mississippi Railraiders as they go up as the point after is good. That's going to make it a 7-0 Mississippi Railraiders over the Titans. And guys, that's, these guys are new into the league. They're, this is a small thing that we've got going right now. If you're watching the stream and you don't know about the SCFL, make sure to check us out. We have a Discord, Twitter. Join the Discord, get in there, create you a player. That way you can get on the field, and that's what this league is about. This development league is about the opportunity to get guys on the field early, instead of them having to sit back and be, a third string, fourth string guy that won't get a lot of reps. Well, the development league is going to get new guys on the field early. It's going to get guys reps. It's going to give the SCFSL GM a chance to kind of scout guys throughout the year instead of just waiver pickups. So it's going to be a great thing, guys. I just actually just sit back and enjoy it as Thaddeus Branson's going to throw an incomplete pass right there. He's 9 of 15, 98 yards, 1 touchdown. I promise you, the kid is a gunslinger as he finds a wide open Quentin Miles for the halfback screen. It's going to be just short of a first down right there. It's going to make it a 3rd and 1. Right here about the 50 as Branson's going to step back again. And he finds a wide open exo court talent. Oh, it's right off his hands. That's good coverage right there by the Titans to break up that pass. And be watching for that exo Cortal and that Thaddeus Branson connection. Those guys are gonna work secondaries. They're gonna have other GMs having nightmares at night trying to game plan. They are gunslingers as McBotterson finds a McBotterson for a big gain right there of 35 yards. Going to put him at the 41-yard line as he hands it off up the middle to a McBotterson. He makes a man miss and makes another man miss. What a play by McBotterson. These McBottersons, guys, hey, they're tough. You know, one thing about a McBotterson, man, you can always count them to show up. They're always going to surprise you. And, man, I mean, the McBottersons, the Titans, they're moving down the field. And that's what we like to see. That's what we want to see in these development games so these guys can get reps. They can see different looks as a McBotterson finds another man over the middle for another Titans first down. They are moving this ball, ladies and gentlemen, as he finds a McBotterson right there. And that's going to be about at the 12 for a 2nd and 7, just a 3-yard pickup right there as McBotterson's going to step in. And I tell you, the Titans they're slinging it too. They say, hey, Thaddeus Branson, he can sling it. If the Railraiders believe they have a passing attack, we'll show them one too. As it's a play action fade right there, and a man over the middle. That's going to be a touchdown from the Titans. It's going to tie it up with the assumption that the extra point right here is going to be good, and it is right off the upright. That's a little doink in right there. But it ties it up 7-7. Mississippi Railraiders and Sapporo Titans are knotted up with 1:36 left to go in the second quarter as Cortel takes it to about the 35-yard line. Let's see if the Railraiders can make something happen right before the half. And I can guarantee, yep, there it is. Thaddeus Branson's going to step back. He's going to find a wide open Quentin Miles. He's going to get just above about a 3-yard gain right there. It's going to make it a 2nd and 7 with time running out. Quentin Miles is going to get stuffed right before that's actually going to be a 1-yard loss. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8, and the Sapporo Titans are looking good defensively now. They're really stepping it up. Thaddeus Branson can't find anybody, and he's sacked. Oh man, that's going to bring up a 4th and long situation. They bring out the punt team, and the Titans have turning the tide right now. They're showing, hey, we're back. You know, and if you don't know the backstory about Sapporo, the Titans are actually a new team. But Sapporo, we did have a Sapporo team in the SCFSL with the Chocobos, and they actually won a Super Casual Bowl in their tenure in the league. And so it's just great to see, you know, to get this city back, another team, and hey, they're here and they're loud, and this crowd is really enjoying seeing some more football. I mean, this is what they've been waiting on. So that's going to be a big stop for the Railraiders right here as time is winding down in the second half. The Railraiders are going to get a chance to at least get a return here, and that's going to be Platt returning the kick right there, and it's going to take it about the 35-yard line with 4 seconds left. Let's see if the Railraiders just try to heave something right here. Oh, we have a penalty on the play. That's going to be a false start. It's going to be a loss of 5 right there. Body McBotterson got a little ahead of himself. Let's see what the Railraiders have planned right here. And it's just going to be a little pitch out to Quentin Miles. They're going to go into the half. We're all knotted up, ladies and gentlemen. Mississippi Railraiders 7, Sapporo Titans 7. Let's go ahead and let's do something a little different. Let's go ahead and just check out a few of these stats. Check out McBotterson for the Titans. 12 of 15, 111 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Playing very well for McBotterson. McBotterson quarterbacks are a rarity that we see. We don't see a whole lot of McBotterson quarterbacks. So to see a McBotterson quarterback playing at this type of level is kind of impressive. Then we have the young Thaddeus Branson here, 11 for 18, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Not a bad night for Thaddeus as well. And as we see, right now who we are kind of deeming the MVPs. Odion with that one big sack and 3 tackles on the day, when McBarterson with one big sack and 1 tackle, with the McBarterson receiving with 4 catches and 56 yards and 1 touchdown. All right, guys, let's get back to it. We're going to kick off this second half. It's going to be the Titans ball as the Railraiders getting ready to come out and kick off. It's going to be a decent kick. Titans going to be getting some pretty good field position right here as he takes it back to about the 31-yard line right here. And they're going to come out and empty. The Titans are saying, hey, oh, it's an end around. Ooh, and it's stuffed. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. The Railroad defense say, try something else. As they come out in 5 wide, looking to air it out. And they have a man over the, and it's broken up. Great defensive play right there by the defensive back. I believe that was Platt right there with the defensive coverage. And it's going to be a handoff to McBarnes as he makes a man miss. It's going to bring it up to about a 4th and 8, and they're going to bring out the punt team. And here comes your Railraiders as they get a big stop. It's going to be Platt on the return. Let's see where he's going to do. He's going to get it about that's going to be about the 37-yard line as Thaddeus Branson gets an opportunity to get back on the field. Let's see what these Railraiders offense can do. He's under pressure a little bit, finds a McBarterson. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain right there. Going to make it a 2nd and short right here. And I tell you, man, that's one thing I like about Thaddeus Branson. Like, he is a gunslinger, a true gunslinger, as Quentin Miles is 8 up in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, bringing up a 3rd and 5 on the play. And, it seems like it was a bit of a mix-up right there. I don't know exactly what Thaddeus Branson looked like. He was wanting to hand it off, maybe a play-action fake, and he just throws the ball out of bounds, and that's going to bring out another punt. So the Titans are looking to, and that's one thing, like, people have already counted out these McBarterson teams, but I promise you, man, like, we're going to see, a lot of tough games as McBarterson finds a McBarterson over the middle for a 1st down. This McBarterson quarterback is looking like somebody worthy to pick up. Thaddeus Branson, you got some competition out here, man. He's really looking good. 13 of 18, 128 yards and a touchdown on the day. Man, I'm loving what I'm seeing from the quarterback play today as he finds another man over the middle for another 1st down. Great job right there by the Titans. They're looking good. The Railraiders defense going to have to step it up as another 1st down. Wow. These McBartersons have come to play. Maybe is where we got a little end around right here, and it's just stuff. It's just stuff. Bobby McBarterson is going to get the tackle for a loss right there, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and long as another big gain. I swear they are dinking and dunking this ball down the field with this little West Coast style offense that they're running it. I see a man wide open. Does McBarterson, and he finds a guy right there. At least he's going to pick up another 1st down, and they're moving this ball well. The Railraiders are going to have to do something to try and adjust, because right now they have no answers for this passing attack of the Titans. This is going to bring up a 2nd and 10, and they're in the shotgun formation again. I see a 2-man blitzing, and it's going to be a big interception right there from Odin Modon. What a play. That's the way to bend and not break for the Railraiders, as Odin going to have a big interception right there, getting the offense back the ball. As Thaddeus Branson's going to find Quentin Miles for a short gain of 3 yards as he hands it off, and he's going to pick up a few yards right there on the run as we end the 3rd quarter, guys. All knotted up. Mississippi 7, Sapporo 7. Who's going to break this tie? We have a great game amongst us as Branson's just going to throw that one away, and it's going to bring out the punt team at the 29 on a 4th and 2. McBarterson's back to return the kick. Returns it cleanly, and he's going to be stopped at about the 45-yard line. They're going to, and like I said, the Titans are coming back out. They believe in this passing game. It's worked for them all day. They had that interception on the last drive, but hey, they said, hey, we're able to move the ball on these guys. We're going to keep at it. And it's going to be a fullback dive, and he makes a man miss. Oh, excuse me, guys. That was my alarm going off right there. Makes a guy miss right there on the fullback dive to keep this drive alive. Excuse me for that alarm going off. I think it's one of my work alarms going off right there. But let's get back into the action. It's going to be a 3rd and 12 right here A 3rd and long. Let's see if the Railraiders can get a stop. This is going to be a handoff, and it makes one man miss, and he's just going to get right above the line of scrimmage right there. 4th and 11. Bring out the punt team. Bring back on Thaddeus Branson on the field. And I can't believe him and Exo Cartel haven't been able to hook up. That is his key target, and that guy can light it up. Let's see if he tries to get the ball in his hands as he finds a wide open McBotterson up the sideline. And that's going to be a big gain. That's what the Railraiders need right now. It's going to be a 19-yard. That's going to be a 19-yard pickup as he hands it off to Quentin Miles, and he makes one man miss as he stopped at about a 2-yard gain. Great game going on. When we're about 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, as the Railraiders are driving, as a wide open McBotterson drops a pass. Thaddeus Branson isn't getting much help from his wide receivers right now. It's a play action pass. He's going to find Quentin Miles, and he's going to bail him out for a 1st down. And time is winding down. Let's see if Thaddeus Branson and these Railraiders can get it going and get something in scoring position as he finds a man for about a 3-yard pickup right here, 2nd and 7. 2 minutes left to go on the 45-yard line. What are the Railraiders going to do right here, guys? It's going to be a body McBotterson over the sideline. It's going to be a great pass right there. And it's going to actually stop the clock as the Railraiders are actually moving down the field now. Going to hand it off to Quentin Miles. He's going to just get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're in a 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left, guys. Tie ball games looking like a real good one right now as Quentin Miles picks up just about 4 yards and it's 3rd and 6. What are the Railraiders going to do right here? Going to play action fast. Sees a man. Oh, man, and he doesn't bail him out. And they're going for it. They're going for it right here. 4th and 6. They're going for it. They know that they need something right here. And he finds a man wide open. XO Cartal. That's exactly what I was telling you guys about. That's his 3rd catch on the night. 1st touchdown. And Thaddeus Branson showing a little ice in his veins. That missed field goal could be big. Let's see if the Titans can find a way to maybe get in here and score a touchdown and get an extra point. That missed field goal could be huge. But you gotta just love what you see from Thaddeus Branson finding Exo Cartel right there in the 2-minute drill. As McBotterson's gonna step back, and he drops it. That would at least gave him a 1st down as they're coming back out in 5 wide. Let's see if the Railraiders defense can get a stop right here. But McBotterson has plenty of time as he's sacked. He's dropped. The coverage was great downfield. He tried to make a play with his feet and ends up sacked. And, oh, man, the Titans have their backs against the wall. 4th and long, 1:20 to go left in the 4th. Let's see what the Titans can do right here. Finds a man just going to dump it over, and that's not going to be enough. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Railraiders can sit on it right here as the Titans only have one more timeout. And they're saying no. That's what you can expect from Van. He is going to be very, very aggressive. Still letting Thaddeus Branson throw that thing around. Letting him do what he does well. And he's going to eat up the clock right here. And, guys, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be a Mississippi Railraiders win right here as they look pretty doggone good late in the game. Thaddeus Branson comes through. Time winding down. He's going to hand it off right here to Quentin Miles. And Quentin Miles is going to get into the end zone, padding the stats, getting in the end zone right here. That's going to be a 19-7. And they're going for 2. Pour it on thick, Van. Pour it on thick. These Mississippi Railraiders have the game won, have it in the bag, and they say, nope, let's throw it. Let's give it to Quentin Miles. Let's go for 2. Let's lay it on thick, make this look good. And, guys, that's the type of things we want to see in the development league, these exciting type things like this. And, man, I just love to see it. As the McBotterson's going to step back, but this is just not going to be enough, guys. They use their final timeout. McBotterson has to hold his head up high. 21 for 30, almost 200 passing yards right now. Going to be over 200 with that pass. Not a bad day from a McBotterson. I mean, taking nothing away from the Railraiders defense because they only held them to 7 points. But they did what they had to do. They gave up a lot of passing yards, a lot of plays, but they did what they had to do. And that's going to end the game, guys. The Mississippi Railraiders are going to get their first win, 21-7 over the Sapporo Titans. I'm your host, Zelly Cummings, and let's just check out some of these stats before we go. Like I said, Body McBotterson, let's go ahead and just check him out for the Titans. 23 of 32, 210 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 2 big interceptions. And you got to think those turnovers kind of cost the Titans tonight. Thaddeus Branson of the Railraiders, 20 for 31, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is a guy that a developing team is going to look at and say, okay, he's a very active guy in the Discord. He's somebody that teams should be definitely looking at. And you got to go with Odin. He had a big sack early in the game and a huge interception that probably sealed the game for the Railraiders. And let's go look at the Railraiders stats right here. If we can go in here, player stats. And as you can see, Modane leading the defense right there. 4 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception. Greg Gates, the 6, 4 tackles, a huge interception. Platt eating them up tonight with 6 big tackles. Can't forget about Jeff Ujimbo with 4 tackles on the night. Cortal had 4 catches, 6 yards. He had 4 catches on 6 targets, 78 yards and a touchdown. Quentin Miles also doing a lot of things out of backfield, guys. So this is your first development game. The Sapporo Titans, Mississippi Railraiders. That was a great game. Next, we're going to have the Memphis Kings versus Czechia Binary. So stay tuned for that. I'm your host, Zelly Cummings, and we'll be back shortly.